Hello friends, Big Bob here. Today I'm going to bring you another wonderful project that I've been working on. But first of all, everybody wants to know what a bob is. A bob is one of those guys that hangs around the house, doesn't have a job, and while his wife or girlfriend is away, all he does is play video games and smokes Newports. If you fit that description, you are a bob. But anyway, I'm Big Bob, and what my job is I show you how to do things around the house to give yourself a little self-value. You can do things like taking out the garbage, do some painting, do anything that's going to contribute to the house to give yourself some worth, so you're just not staying around for nothing. Because one day, she's going to get tired of it, and she's going to ask you out, tell you to pack your things and get out. And you'll be one of those guys walking on the streets and somebody will say, hey, that guy was a Bob. He's walking around down here, downtown, around the shelter center with a garbage bag. So you know what a Bob is. But anyway, today my project is a fence. And I'll tell you about it in a second. So this is what we've got on the docket today. My wife told me that we had new vinyl put on the house. So we had fences that came right up to the house before, and they were actually nailed to the house. And that caused a set of problems of its own, like ants and termites can use that as a bridge to your house. So anyway, what I've done is I came up with a place where there was a gate attached to the fence, and we didn't want anything rubbing up against the house to mess up the new vinyl because it looks so good. The guys did a great job on it, and just don't want to have that damage. So what I've done is I've made a temporary fence till we get to our next fence, a real fence next season. But what I've done is I've actually moved the gates and actually created a whole new section of fence and created it from scratch. And I think you'll like this project because it gives you some ideas that you can do for yourself. So, with that, I'll see you on the other side. What I want to do is close the old gate up and move it to another section of the fence. And I'll put up a new section of fence and I'll move the gate over here. I made all of my measurements, and I picked up some wood at Home Depot, and I plan on using some of the existing wood to also to replace some of the other places that I need wood. I'm going to need a new fence post, so I'm going to use a 4x4 to attach the gate to. I'll start by digging a hole for it with a post hole digger. I'll dig down about 1.5 feet. That should be enough to hold the post in place. The hole is deep enough and the 4x4 log fits in just right. I'll be using some fast drying quickcrete cement to hold it in place. I'm going to throw in some old stones in the hole to fill it in a little bit. They'll hold the post in place till I can pour in some cement. And the rest of the cement I'll use for another job that I'll be showing a little bit later on. Now all I have to do is add some water. The cement was set in about 15 minutes. And while that sets up, I'll work on something else. This puppy won't budge after that. So while the cement is setting up, I'll measure some other stuff for the project, pre-cut some wood, and pre-cut the wood to make the fence, and have a cup of coffee while I'm at it. And what I'm going to do is remove the old gate. It has some good aluminum screws in it that are going to be worth saving. I'll be able to use them over. I've cut out the old fence, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that into the new gate. Today I'm doing the last part of my fence projects. I've already put in the gate, and this will be the last part of the fence that replaces the old gate. And that's done with a few pieces that I have to manufacture from scratch. So that's what I'll be doing today. All the boards for this part of the project have been pre-cut. I haven't cut the tops of them to match the old style of the old fence. I'll be placing a few pilot boards on some horizontal boards to make it a little easier to put the other boards in between to finish the piece of fence that I need. I'll double check the spacing and finish tacking them all down, and that'll give me the finished piece. Instead of breaking up my patio stone, I've attached a 4x4 to the base of one of the 4x4 posts. This new section of the fence will attach to it at the bottom. I now have the new piece of fence cut and put into place, and this is what it looks like from the two sides, from the inside and the outside. It's pretty nice. Okay, here it is complete. This is the finished fence section made from scratch, and to the right of it is the new gate. And as you can see, the gate is quite functional. I'll do other few little cosmetic pieces a little bit later on, like placing on the handles and hanging a flower pot or something on the top post. Well, friends, I hope you enjoyed the episode with making a gate and a fence. Give you some ideas of what you can do around the house when you get these projects that come up and you can't find anybody to hire to do for them. You can go and find out how you can do it yourself. That's what I prefer to do. Sometimes I'm lazy. But anyway, now that that job is out the way, I think I'm going to clean off the old golf clubs and head out for a round of golf. I'll see you next time. And cut. Where's my shot of Hennessy? I told you guys to have a shot of Hennessy when I come off the set. Damn it.